Football, week one. Football, week one. Football, week one. Hey guys, it's football week one.
Fantasy football, week 1, year 4, dynasty, real football happening Thursday. This week is happening.
Football.
I'm excited.
Football.
Football. Week 1.
Football,
Week 1.
week one.
Football.
Week one.
So speaking of football starting, some people still need to make waiver cuts.
Alex.
Yes.
Alex. And Jacob. Jacob's missing one too.
But, okay, to be fair to me, I'm showing it as an example. All right, so everyone who needs to make waiver cuts.
Alex.
You go to your team bar right there at the top. Yep. You scroll down to the player. Okay, you find that player. You're like, oh, look, it's a Vikings player. That's Kirk Cousins, for example. There's a big button right there. It's hard to read because of my camera. But this big old button says drop. You hit it. It asks you, are you sure? This is where you get to really think about it. But yes, you are sure. And you hit drop. And then he has been released. And now that's how you make a waiver cut.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I mean, everybody else figured it out. All we need is Alex. At this point, I'm kind of wondering, should we, call Riley on the side, get her in?
Yeah, I think it's about time we send that invitation out. We'll get the carrier owl. We'll tie it to its ankle, send it over. Yeah. It's a quick flight. It's only like a 40-minute drive, so I think by owl that's like 7 minutes. So
yeah, because direct line.
Yeah, look, flying and whatnot.
We just get Riley to be like, hey, you don't have to be like all in, but just a little babysitting would help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because like 20% is all we need.
Exactly. Because speaking of Alex, taxi squad is for only rookies. So you have somebody on your taxi squad that you need to kick off.
Mm-hmm. You can put another rookie in there.
Yeah.
But you got to get rid of that guy.
Yep. Just swap them in and out.
You have an IR slot for those guys that are on IR. So you got 3 of those slots.
Yes.
You got 2 people you can put on there. That'll free up some slots. You've also got a couple people that aren't in the NFL anymore.
Yes. And on that topic, make sure you guys set your lineup. There's still one team out there that doesn't have a set lineup. Alex. Make sure you set your lineup.
Yeah.
And look,
and
Alex,
maybe do a little spring cleaning about the people not in the league.
True.
I promise you can let them go. They're not coming
back.
And
look, we're only using Alex as an example. These are things that everybody needs to do except nobody other than Alex. So
right, yeah.
Just everybody else that's only Alex, go do those things.
Yeah.
And the whole league will be good to go for Thursday night. Week 1.
This week.
Football.
Week 1. Football!
So, 4th season of Dynasty. Ready to kick it off. Miller's out of the league. Everybody.
It's sad.
Yeah. It's just motor silence. All right, moving on, because Garrett's in the league.
Woo-woo!
This is looking to be our most competitive season yet. I mean, Garrett did have to take over for Miller's leave, but Miller did leave him that number 1 pick overall, which
that's true.
That should boost his team a bit. Right now, median score is projected to be 132 points.
Super high.
That's ridiculously high.
Crazy high.
I want us to do it.
I hope so, because the previous 3 seasons, the highest was our first year for an average median of 114. Other than that, we've been below 110. So this is like 20 points higher than our highest ever.
Yep.
Was that
crazy stuff?
I don't know what's happening.
Hey, are we interrupting, Jacob?
Are you okay?
A little bit dry. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. The toe to the 3. And you know what's happening on football week 1? We have our first matchup, Garrett versus Kevin. Well, so welcome to the league, Garrett. You get to go against a elder Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be easy for you. I mean, he's had some bad games, so you might be able to squeeze one through. But those bad games are very, very rare. Very rare. So you got to bring your A game. You got to be ready for this week 1 matchup. And good luck. That's all I got to say. Good luck.
Kevin, previous champion, not an undefeated season because he did have one of those down games last week of the season. Maybe it's first week.
You did have to bring that part up.
I know, but I'm trying to give Garrett a little, there's hope there.
I mean, hey, it's like you could have picked last year when I didn't have McCaffrey, but you didn't do that. So I do have, but I don't have Cam Akers. So there is that.
That's true.
But
yeah,
I don't have Michael Thomas. No Michael Thomas, no Cam Akers.
Yeah.
The 2 big guys.
Taking it easy on him. It's definitely a tough, literally the first game ever that Garrett's going to be playing.
Yeah, that is a rough one. But also, it's fantasy football, so my team could score 7 points.
Anything can happen.
Anything
can happen.
Any given week. Especially in week 1.
Football! It's football!
Next matchup, Aaron versus Colt. And they have to be familiar at this point because I swear the last couple spots of the playoff seeding is between Aaron and Colt every single year.
Oh, yeah, they love the rear.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, both of them always at the bottom of the playoff rankings. And maybe they make the jump this year to a little bit higher than the bottom, the rear.
Yeah, although, to be fair to Colt, he came in at that 6th slot that first year, won the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Maybe that's why he always tries to hang out down there because he's like, this is the secret.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to get lightning in a bottle. Can't do that twice. Everyone knows that.
Yes. With them always fighting it out for that last spot, they got to, this week 1 matchup, still very important, even though it's only week 1. Football.
Week 1.
Football.
All right, so that brings us to the tail of the tape. We've got the Elder Showdown. We've got on the one side, Bo. We've got on the other side, Jacob. So we've got a tale of 2 curses here. We've got the curse of I'm going to lose in the semifinals every year. We've got the curse of I'm going to finish in 2nd every year. But that doesn't matter right now because you know what? We're in week 1. This is a new year. This is the year curses are broken. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Still, it's week 1. We've got a showdown. It's Bo and Jacob. 2 teams that are pretty stacked when you look at the rosters. That's why in the polls that we had, you guys said Bo's going to finish number 1, Jacob's going to finish number 2. So let's get a preview of the championship, potentially. Week 1. Football.
Week 1.
Football.
You're going down.
Who's he pointing at?
All right, on to our next matchup. We got Alex versus Coop. We have Coop, who's on a little bit of a drought. Year 1, number 1 seed, made the playoffs, looking good. Year 2, started off 1-4, blew up his team, made some big future-oriented trades. So it's been a few years since we've seen Coop in the playoffs, but maybe now is the time that those trades are starting to take place, and maybe we'll see him in the playoffs again. And then we got Alex on the other side. I don't know what side I pointed out earlier, but we got Alex on the other side, and he has yet to make the playoffs. He's one of the 3 people who have not made the playoffs in this league. Mm-hmm. So, is this his year? Probably not, because he's not cutting people for waiver cuts, and he's not putting people on his taxi squad, and he still has people who's not in the NFL. So, fix that, you might make the playoffs. Just saying.
On to the last matchup of the week, we have Chris versus Chase, the reigning champion, the Captain America of our league. And he is ready to make it known. His team is projected the highest in the league. He's returning with his trophy. And I don't think he's planning on messing around this week at all. He wants to let everyone know that he is ready to put the Christastrophe on everybody again.
Yeah. Let's just hope he didn't like spend all off season partying too hard and just expecting to coast again. There's no coasting in this league. Just grind after grind after grind to get that championship.
That's true.
Exactly.
We'll see what he did this offseason by seeing what he does this week 1.
Yep. We've never had a repeat champ, so let's see what how Chris starts off his
And the other side, Chase. He has been rebuilding since taking over Ethan's team year 1. Going on year 3 of it being his very own team. He was ready to show everybody what he's built on his side. And what better way to do it than taking down the reigning champion week 1, who is also projected the most. Like he's got the tippy top. Both teams that were taken over from other people having tough matchups week 1. Both going against champions. That's crazy. But
it do be tough out there.
Yeah. That's pretty much all we got for you this week. We're just ready to get into week 1.
Week 1 football.
Football. Week 1.
Week 1.
Week 1.
Football.
Week 1.
Week 1 football.
Week 1 football.